What the fuck is happening to Sayori? We've now got two monikers! We have two monikers! Yeah, Sayori is becoming an amalgamation of mainly Monica, but also tiny bits of Sayori, tiny bits of Natsuki, and tiny bits of Yuri. So that's weird. Definitely don't trust you now. But if you've watched the previous part, then you will know that now we're getting on to the weirder parts of the game. The psychological horror is becoming psychological horror. It is no longer just cute anime girls being weird and poetry that may or may not be literature. We don't really know. Anyway, let's get straight in. I don't want to know what that is. I'm pretty sure that's new game. I don't want to press it just in case, but we're gonna. File error. Characters / Sayori dot. The file is missing or corrupt. The save file is corrupt. Starting a new game. Okay, I don't trust you. Question mark, question mark, question mark. This is worse than the Hello Neighbor text. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. What girl? There's no girl. That name is my neighbor and good friend, since we were just children. I'm gonna probably skip a lot of this, I think, now, because this is the same as the original intro. Yeah. Don't like that, don't like that, what the fuck? Yuri, what the fuck? I thought it was Monica by all this, why is Yuri being weird? Why am I asking why Yuri's being weird? She was incredibly weird last time. That seems like a dumb question. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Someone is happy with this. Morning is usually the worst, being surrounded by couples of friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Always, never was anyone else. Sayori, never heard of her. Sayori? I don't fucking know. I've always walked alone. Sorry, microphone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. School days is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Jaffa! Sayori! Monica! Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. Been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. But having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for, anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ah, how about that? I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Monica, yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Why did you glitch? I thought the glitch only happened when Sayori's meant to be here. I mean, technically speaking, Sayori's meant to be throughout this entire bit. Anyway. Literature? This sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Okay, it's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find the new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? This trip could be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps a manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is a shit too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say, she? Hey, Jaffa. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would really make me happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to. Besides, I skipped before I could finish reading that bit. But you don't come here for the DDLC reading marathon, you come here for the entertainment. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I could check it out. Ah, awesome! You're really sweet, Jaffer, you know that? It's really nothing. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and irresistible smile. How can I not read that? I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year class and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere! Don't be mean. I can't do different voices, motherfucker. This is the first time I've tried to actually do voices. Forgive me if I fuck up a lot doing the voices. Don't be mean, Natsuki. Anyway, welcome to the club, Jaffer. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly ugly girls. So let me guess. Wrong fucking voice now. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. A small figure that makes me think that she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yes, nice to meet both of you. So... I can't keep a voice, can I? So, I ran into Jaffer in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should... I don't know. I don't know the voice is... In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Monica, what should you be? Yeah, that would be so great. Why don't you come sit down, Jaffa? No, Monica's not having that weird voice. Why don't you come sit down, Jaffer? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested
and putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each first before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Jaffer, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacups with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that go deep in complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
I thought it said immersive, I misread. Ah, fuck. It's not even that late. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me at... Oh, fuck.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once, or twice, or thrice, or however fucking many, so god, the games are fucking releasing! It's getting too much. I desperately grasp something that I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Ha! I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality.
Oh, is that so?
Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
Or what? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting.
Looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine, fine.
Natsuki... Oh, Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer that.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be open to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri?
Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look
Quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of Vice President after all. I need my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Jaffer?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
I'm sorry, I thought...
The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Jaffer. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival...
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's all like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in the situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. The writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided it then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Jaffer?
Yeah, it could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all of this, I'd be super pissed.
Oh, come on, it's not like you made any cupcakes this time. I mean, it's not like you wasted any time.
Jaffer, I'm super happy. So happy, rather. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing.
Fuck my voice.
I'll do everything I can to give you a good time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next club meeting, so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Jaffer, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. I really impressed the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then.
I can't wait.
With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Would I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of the girls. Alright. Oh! Hear me out! No! I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Let's pick some random words. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes! Ah! Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Ah. Happy thoughts and jealous all in a row. Oh, God, that is horrible. Oh. Time to get into this. Okay, let's go philosophy. Summer depression. Tenacious. Uncanny. Agonizing comfort. Boom. Tragedy. Horror playground. Melancholy fireflies. Melancholy fireflies despise fireworks. Climax unrestrained. Wrath. It's very hard to sin. Lazy is kind of a sin. Essence. Big ass word.
Hi again, Jaffer. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back to the literature club. I was allowed to come in, so everyone else is there already hanging out. Did you just glitch, or did you just have a really big yawn? I can't figure out which one it was.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Jaffer. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Ah!
Oh, come on! Like it deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
I can't fucking see. Monica, you're blocking the damn pages. Get up, move, bip. I did it. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Monica, manga, Monica, manga, Monica, manga, Monica, manga, Monica, mango, manga, Monica, manga, Monica, manga, Monica, manga is literature.
Does that mean Monica is literature? Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat.
I'm sorry, Jaffa. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointing glance.
Anyway. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read?
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right to do something like that if you ask.
Oh wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you really don't want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of this club. So even if I don't read it often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. This is a short read, but so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is how is this girl being so cute? What do you mean? I can't figure out if I've just been leaning at an angle and that's why she looked upright, or if she genuinely is tilted. I don't know. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this to happen. For this chance, sorry. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Let's go to the closet! I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Rat! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sinks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so
That's the book that you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them.
I see. One for now, and one for the bathtub in case you drop it. You don't read in the bathtub? Oh, you don't got bored! It's not boring. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well,
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is the book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking item on the front cover. It's
basically it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. The facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. Anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. I love the thing about the limbs. That's kind of
dark, isn't it? You already made it sound like it's gonna be a nice story. So a dark turn came from nowhere. What part of religious camp that keeps people? Hey, what about a religious concentration camp? Sounds nice. Don't tell me you're a racist. I shall murder you. My lawyer advises that I say that's a joke.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Jaffer?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories. So don't worry. Yeah, I feel there's almost a character for me to trip up there.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil,
But
because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
You're not rambling, you're just becoming weird and demonic, apparently. Like, font change, a massive fucking outline. Like, what was that, like 5-6 pixels? Slightly bigger font. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, sorry.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books or I'm writing for my thoughts.
What did you just say? I gotta chat. I have no idea what she said. Besides to her body, something probably about her fondness for knives, shall we say?
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please just tell me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means that you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Ah! I don't know what happened. You turned red. Why do your exposure go weird for?
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Well, I don't know. It keeps like glitching and then leaving. I don't know what she's saying. Let me just get this book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had just put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I say it, right? I stepped into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. It's reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or something. Or anything.
Alright.
I opened the book and started the prologue. I still don't understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel our presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realise that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry.
I was just bathing in the feeling of the... What? It's scary. Yuri, you really apologise a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk into the up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. Oh, he's on the desk, okay.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way. So instead, I use my right hand to hold open the book. I guess that kind of makes it difficult to turn the page.
Here.
I feel like we've read a lot of this before. I might skip this bit just because I think it is more or less copy and paste. Watch me get to the next bit, it's completely different. No, I shouldn't. I really want to, but I shouldn't. I did the same with my... Let me go back to history. What? You saw that too, right? You saw that too. I saw Sayori, like, with the red exposure way fucking up. I know, because that I was experimenting with thumbnails last time. So, and then it was there for like a fraction of a second. I swear to fuck. I swear to fuck. Here,
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of her book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips through the side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Eh?
To turn the page.
Ah, sorry. I think I got distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do.
Ah, fuck, I'm doing Monika's voice! Monika's meant to be slightly higher. Yuri's meant to be like kind of a bit slower and a bit lower. Not this kind of low.
Kind of like blur low. It's probably the least I can do.
I think when I do that voice, it sounds like Luna Lovegood to me. I don't know if it's just because I've got the earphones on, so it kind of slightly muffles it. I don't know, but it kind of reminds me of Luna Lovegood for like no reason. But just like a deeper pitch.
Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah? Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence, even so turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
Huh? No, I don't relate to this character at all.
That would be silly.
Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
Ah. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I guess you meant... I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Then never mind.
We didn't even get that.
We didn't even get that far yet.
What did you do?
So, I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick of something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Jaffer? Did something happen just now?
Eh? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess.
So you probably don't know anything.
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
No, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing. I swear, I didn't do anything. I did nothing. Totally platonic. And I'm not a murderer. Probably.
Don't worry, I believe you.
See? Oh, thank God, I got away with the murders. If she knew I'd murdered Natsuki, I don't know what I'd do.
Yuri does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our pounds with each other?
Yeah?
Sure, we wait for Yuri.
Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. Again, bookmarks exist! Who should I show my pub to first? Well, Monica seemed a bit pushy. And in my experience, you don't really want to piss off the person who's probably going to fuck you up. Here's the thing. Natsuki and I, we already have a rivalry. We both kind of piss off each other. So, I'm gonna go with Monica. Actually, I hope he takes another season to piss Natsuki off and I'm making her wait and just stand there in the corner like...
I wonder what they're talking about.
As you saw with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem and I want her to know I'm putting in effort.
Hi, Jeffer.
We were literally just speaking 2 seconds ago, huh?
Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better,
I'm so sorry, Michael.
I'm always listening.
You could have done a lot better phrasing. Like, a lot better phrasing. Like, you glitched. I don't trust her! Hello! She said something to Sayori. I don't know what she said, but she made Sayori want to do what she did. I'll see the last part if you don't know. Or maybe don't. You might not want to.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Okay, what the fuck did you say to Sayori? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm settled in. Anyway,
Want to share your poem with me?
it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Ah! Don't worry, Jeffer.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem.
Great job, Jeffer. I was going ooh in my head whilst reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not so sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
Didn't I write about fucking socks? I forget. I just click random buttons, so I forget which ones I actually press. I'm pretty sure I wrote about socks. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Also, pure fucking luck and flukes. That way, it always counts when I put in some efforts.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism.
There was no symbolism. The socks were literal socks.
Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people.
So have I.
She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a whole lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets a little too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back.
No, she wouldn't sing song it.
Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for somebody who claims to be not very good. Well, that's good. Fuck.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. All in wool, but it wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. He's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Okay. Very nice. Weird, but very nice.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What did I just do? I just performed it out loud. I just read it aloud. It still made no fucking sense. What's the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not really sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific problem. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow.
Oh wait, no, she's not wiggling her arm around, sorry.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Who should I show my poems to next? Yuri! I want to keep Natsuki waiting! Comment also. As Yuri reads the poem, I was alright, listen.
Exceptional.
Hey, what was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Sorry, my head. I'm sure my head keeps on going flat. The soda just loses consistency at some point.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I spend them...
Yuri trails up, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words to the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through them myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her sharing her thoughts, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes down to practice, learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though.
Bias? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. Give me the gossip, so I can use this blackmail against her. I am not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by some sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
It took you a long time to read.
God, just go take a drink, you bastard. You also went to go take a very long drink of water. Don't blame me for also taking a long drink of water. It takes a lot of effort to put in all these voices. Well, I just don't read script very often. Bullshit. That's 100% true, actually. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Sorry.
That's a relief. Also, I like the poem.
Oh, I thought that was me. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Huh? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Jeffer.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in our last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
Do you think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. Going to keep doing my best for you, Jaffer.
Me too. I will do the best from me. Because I'm worth it. What advert campaign is that from? It's some kind of perfume thing. I forget which one.
You're worth it.
I don't know. They're all the same to me. I skip ads. It's called ad blockers. Me too. Okay, let's do Natsuki and then we'll probably leave it. Yeah, because there's only a small bit after. I think there's only a small bit after, so we'll do that bit, then we'll kind of stop, and then next episode we'll do the poem thing. Maybe, I don't know. We're gonna cut it soon after this. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go to Natsuki, we have no other choice.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I mean, it was, but it just didn't invoke any emotions.
So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Sigh. Okay, yeah. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Never gonna like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
It's the exact same poem as last time. You put zero fucking effort into it. Exact same! Terrible! Don't reuse your poems, that's cheating! Maybe she used like a different animal or something, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it. Why are we lying? No, it was terrible!
What? Just be honest.
I am, it was shit! S-H-I-T. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that running has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my running seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but that I made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I really don't care how old everyone is. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew! I guess that's everyone. My guys around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each other. I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Oh wait, no, fucking the same one. Should I get them mixed up?
What's with this language?
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki explicitly returns to the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Because people can try. But that's about it. How can I be cute?
I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out that nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Jeffrey did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Jeff liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Huh? That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Trevor appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? Huh? And how do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Jeffrey started showing up.
Then Natsuki! That's not user friendly.
Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't concern you!
I didn't know which way to pick that. Like, they're both yelling it. What? What?
You're just skirts on the other. You already had to you like this, Natsuki.
Man, look, you wanna be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry that my life was too much for you eventually because you got married. See? You're saying that proves my point. Both people learn to get over themselves after they graduate out of middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything that's self-harassing others with your second allergies, this has my ears. That addressed my ears. You think you can't balance your talking personality while addressing,
And that can kill...
The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Whoa, be careful there. You might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself?
this is actually really hurting. I've taken one in for now. It actually hurts.
What the fuck is wrong with your head?
There, go on. Let Jeffrey hear everything you really think. I'm sure it'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she knows I was standing there.
Jaffa, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
I agree with Yuri. Let me. You're not impressed, are you? Hey Jaffa, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. I don't know what's happening. They really should have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. Why didn't you just let me side with Yuri? I don't know what's happening. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling.
Some person I am, right? I can't even confirm my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes.
But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others.
You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, she's crying! No! Wait! Hang on, I don't care. Cry, little bitch! She quickly runs away.
Oh dear! Well, looks like they're done.
I wonder what Yuri said.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri's rocking back and forth from her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Jaffa.
Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri.
We all know you didn't mean it.
I'm getting confused with the voices.
Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a bit longer.
I'm the president, so
I'm the president, so I should be the last to go out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not like that. It's not like that. I didn't give them much of a chance to discuss my book with Jaffa. It'd just be embarrassing with you listening.
Sigh. I guess I really don't have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you.
Ah! Bye then, Mitch! Well, okay. Wrath! Destiny. Doki Doki. Is that literally? Memories. Entropy. Glitchy thing. I broke it! Awesome! I broke it! Frightening. Suicide. Did they just scream? Misfortune. Forgive. Horror. Extraordinary. Meager. Covet. Philosophy. Tenacious. Unrestrained. Scars. Agonizing. Okay, we're gonna leave it there for this episode. I expected it to get a little bit more disturbing. I did not expect it to be that fucking glitchy when we've only just come back into it. So if you did enjoy, do like and subscribe. And if you have a hell of a lot of time on your hands, there is a playlist for all of the other 6 parts, all combined into one playlist. So that will be at the end cards, and I will see you in the next video. Go to bed for now.